Hi, friends, and welcome to my first quarterly artist lecture. And my name is Baer, and I'm so honored to share a little window into the world and a little bit into my world and a little bit of my research on bliss. For me, bliss isn't just a fleeting moment of joy, it's a practice, it's a state of return to through my body, through paint and through color. And in a world that often feels overwhelming and is too fast, it's too sharp, it's too hard, I think that bliss is a radical thing to choose. So I began this body of work as a way to reawaken something that I thought I'd lost: ease, sensuality, and softness. Not because life has been easy, but because my body was asking for something else. When I paint, I let go of perfection. I'm a recovering perfectionist. And my hands move before my thoughts can even come. I mix color like I'm mixing memory and desire, and sometimes it almost feels like swimming. Sometimes it feels like falling into a dream. It's deeply visceral, and I feel it in my hips, I feel it in my spine, I feel it in my breath, and that's where bliss begins for me. It's a process in letting go. This is also a deeply personal practice of healing. There are parts of me that grew up feeling kind of invisible and like I had to shrink to survive. But painting has let me expand. It lets me to take up space, and yeah, it allows me to it reminds me that beauty and lush, that these are that beauty is worth making, and it's worth living for. So for those of you who collect my work and follow along, thank you so much. You are part of this practice too, and you remind me that bliss can be shared, that we can build little sanctuaries of joy in our homes and in our bodies and in our lives. And as we move into the summer season, I want to invite you to pursue your own version of bliss, whether that means taking long walks or maybe making something with your hands or just letting yourself soften. Bliss isn't always loud, sometimes it whispers. Thank you so much for witnessing this part of my journey, and I hope that these works bring you even a drop of bliss that I felt while creating them. I wanted to end with showing you a little sneak peek of a painting that I've been working on. And I wanted to share a little bit about how the process started and how it keeps going. So this piece is almost complete. And what I do is I always start first with just pure water. So I start just with a form that I really love with just water. And then I take fluid inks and acrylic paints, as well as natural pigments, ground up rocks and so forth. And then I just start pouring the fluid pigment usually into the wet areas, and they stay within that wet confined area. And then I push and I pull, and it's fully a physical experience. And again, I lose myself in the process, in the making of the work. It's the part that really I keep coming back to. So thank you. Have a lovely one, and take care.